Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Urvashi if you're new here, and today we are going to be talking about some of the best affordable beauty products. When I say affordable, these literally cost less than 5 to 600 rupees, but they perform expensive. If I remove the brand's name and the price tag, you wouldn't be able to tell that these come from drugstore categories, and some of them are also dupe alternatives for viral and my favorite high-end products. So you gotta stay with me for that. Let me just start with the least expensive product of today's video, which is this Insights Cream Highlighter. So freaking beautiful. Like, it is shimmery, it is blinky, it gives you that blinding glow, but the shimmer particles in this are so finely milled and so densely packed. Like, look at that glow. I really love how this doesn't look chunky or tacky on the skin, and it blends so beautifully. Like, look at that, it looks just like your skin. It doesn't enhance my skin texture, and even if you have oily skin, this is not going to feel heavy. Swiss Beauty's micro precision pencil makes me want to question, why did I get my Benefits brow pencil? They are so identical. I would say 80% identical, even though the tip of this pencil reminds me of the Rare Beauty's precision pencil that I tried out, and it lets you draw the thinnest strokes, so you have the control over the product. Mimics your brow hair really well. Like, it looks so natural without even trying. It glides really smoothly, doesn't drag on. Even the pigmentation, I think it's like rightly pigmented, gives you the room to make mistakes and doesn't end up looking waxy or too powdery and gives you Shinchan eyebrows. Like, even the packaging like feels so sleek and luxe when you hold it in your hands, and it comes with a spoolie at the back. Like, what else do you need in 300 rupees? Even lesser when you get it during the sale, and the full size of this costs 3000. Call me delusional, but fall is here. September means fall for me, so let me whip out my favorite fall lippy. Last time I talked about it was in my 2024 favorites, so it had to make a comeback. Easily my most worn liquid matte lipstick and the most airy, lightweight and comfortable liquid matte lipstick in my collection. Even more than me, my mom loves it. She's a true lipstick girl. She has a huge collection of lipsticks and she still reaches out to this a lot. Like, yesterday only she was telling me to order more shades in it. So this is my mom approved too, especially for the longevity part of it. Lasts throughout the day, and I just love how beautifully it sits on top of your lips. Has that powdery matte finish and it doesn't settle into your lines. They have a beautiful shade range too, so I feel like most people would find something for themselves. The shade that I have is Right, which is a very beautiful warm brown shade. Lastly, I have this tubing mascara from Stays 929. This is one of the best inventions. I highly recommend this to the people, especially who wear mascaras every single day. You walk out in the rain, you cry your eyes out, but this is not going to budge. It is not going to give you the panda eyes. At the same time, it is very easy to remove. You just have to take some water, run your fingers through your lashes, and it is going to come in tubes. I just cannot bear wearing waterproof mascaras every single day. Like, I don't like losing my lashes. It lengthens your lashes really well, gives a very natural, subtle, long lashes look. On the days I want some more volume, I want my lashes to look very dramatic, I use a Swiss Beauty's Duo mascara that is also really good for the price point. If you want something that can help with the post-acne, dark spots, pigmentation and brightening up your skin overall, then this is one serum that I always go back to. Wishcare Super Bright C16 Vitamin C Serum, but it is a multi-active serum. It has kojic acid and niacinamide as well. Helps in fading away the dark spots in just 2 weeks, max to max 3 weeks. It is my experience, so that is what I'm sharing. I have tried a lot of other expensive vitamin C serums, even from Korean brands, but some of them ended up, irritating my skin or oxidize so quickly. Like, just in a month, how am I supposed to finish a serum in a month? This bottle I've been using for 3 months. This is my second bottle, by the way, and it hasn't oxidized a bit. Like, it's almost finished. Even the last bottle I finished in 6 months and it was still transparent. This is a water-based serum, so it will suit mostly all skin types. Even if you have oily skin, this feels very hydrating on the skin. Doesn't feel greasy or heavy on top, and it layers so well with all of my other skincare products. Deconstructs NMF moisturizer, almost finished. This is one of the most underrated moisturizer. Like, I've not seen a lot of people talking about it. If you have ever used the Neutrogena's Hydrogel Boost Moisturizer or the Laneige Sleeping Mask, the texture is so similar to those, but make it fragrance free, make it more hydrating. It is like 10 times better. It is meant for oily and combination skin, but even me as a dry sensitive skin person loved using this. It just makes my skin feel so hydrated and plump from within. I've also used the Plumps moisturizer, the rice water niacinamide one, but I feel like this one is a little better than that. I mean, that is for brightening, but this one, it just calms down your skin. I've actually raved about this sunscreen spray so many times, and now I have the sunscreen variant of it. To Sunday's Sun Milk, this is the newest sunscreen that I've tried and instantly fell in love with it. It has that milky gel texture that literally dissolves into your skin. I do not have highlighter on this hand, so I'm gonna blend it right in front of you. Just feels so soothing and hydrating and moisturizing on the skin. And did you just see? Dissolves into your skin like instantly. It just took me like 5 seconds to blend it into my skin. It's just so moisturizing. It feels like a hydrating moisturizer that also protects your skin, and it doesn't have any sort of residue on top. Like, your skin feels so soft and smooth. It is a multi-active sunscreen, though. It has bakuchi oil and other ingredients like that to treat your skin, so be careful about that. So has ingredients to repair your barrier and of course to protect your skin. Only thing that I do not like about this sunscreen though is the rosy fragrance. It is mild, but it is there. It smells like Benetton. First time I smelled it, I was like, I've smelled it somewhere, and it was my Benetton. I do not like rose fragrances, so I keep on switching my shampoos a lot because my family also uses the shampoos that I use, and that's why I run out of them very quickly. But one shampoo that literally stood out to me in last 2 months is this Wishcare's multi-peptide anti-hair fall shampoo. I received it in PR and my brother had already used one bottle of it. This last one was left, and I started using this in the end of July, and this has been such a savior. I also use the conditioner. I like to use these two together, and I think they work the best together. But can we like take a moment to appreciate this shampoo? It has reduced my shredding, like in shower shredding, so much. I have actually seen the difference in terms of controlling the hair fall. I of course like to use my Wishcare's hair growth serum concentrate, which also contributes to controlling the hair fall. The main thing in this is of course multi-peptide, which helps in strengthening your follicles, the roots, and ultimately controlling the hair fall and promoting hair growth. This is sulfate and paraben free formula, but it lathers so well. Like, I literally hate shampoos that do not lather. They do not give me that squeaky clean feeling. This leaves my scalp so clean, removes all the buildup without drying out my lens. In fact, every time I use it, my hair feels a lot more softer, smoother, and bouncier. This is literally a godsend combo if you're struggling with hair fall right now. Muse Beauty fragrances, I have already talked about them, but since we are doing affordable gems, I had to include this in today's video. The variant that I have is Vanilla Goddess, and I actually went to the store to smell Burberry Goddess, which has been on my wish list forever, and I might get it next month on my birthday. But when I smelled it, I could literally see that it is there. Like, it is 70 to 75% there, and I just could not believe it, because vanilla fragrances, they are very hard to crack in affordable category, like Water Girl, if you have smelled it, or the Plums Vanilla Vibes. These kind of fragrances, they smell so artificial and synthetic to me, and they just end up triggering my headache most of the time. But this one, even when I smelled it for the first time, I was like, wow, like they have done it so well. It doesn't smell cheap to me at all. Even the first whiff of alcohol that you get from most of the perfumes, it is not there, and mine has macerated for like 3 months now, so it just smells more creamier. The cacao note in it, it is more prominent, and with that clean floral hint of lavender. And I've been loving lavender fragrances a lot these days. I went to Bath and Body Works for the longevity part of it. It doesn't last that long on my skin. Honestly, I cannot smell it after like 2 hours, but others can. Like, when I went out, a lot of people like complimented me and they could smell the fragrance, but I couldn't. I got 2 of these for 1100 rupees. I also have the Prada Paradox, but that is not my preferred scent profile, so I cannot comment on that. But they also have 15 ml versions, and they have trial packs as well, so if you want to try them out first, you can actually do that. These are really worth it. You all know how much I love my Dove body polishes. I have literally raved about them for years with you, but now I am obsessed with Treacle Moon's body scrub, specifically this variant. If you have been eyeing the Sol de Janero's Boom Boom Cream, their 62 Mist, or their shower gel, the yellow lineup, basically, you do not need to get it anymore because this smells exactly like that. Love this fragrance. It is going to linger on your skin for the entire day, especially if you layer it with the right products. Use the shower gel from the same variant, I would say, then use this body scrub and Plum's Caramello body lotion. You will literally end up smelling like Boom Boom Cream. It is so mild, so gentle on your skin, but leaves your skin feeling so smooth and exfoliated. It also treats the tan. If you haven't used it yet and your preferred scent profile is sweet, gourmand, vanilla fragrances, you need to check this out. Lastly, I'm going to share two very random products. Both of these are for your nails. I'm sharing this with you like I would share these with my best friends. Whenever I like something, I have to share it with my best friends. So these two are my latest discovery and I am obsessed. First is Nykaa's Double Duty 2-in-1 coat. So this acts like your base coat, your top coat, and I was so skeptical before getting it because most of the top coats, they end up turning yellowish and they start to chip off after like 3 to 4 days. But this one, even after 2 weeks, it doesn't chip and it doesn't turn yellow at all. Like it would remain intact. The top coat that I really like is from Kiko Milano, but it is so expensive. It comes for around 500 to 600 rupees and this I got for like 180 rupees. The only difference that I see is that Kiko Milano's one is a little more shinier, I would say. This is Bronson's Filer Cum Shiner. I did not know a thing about shiners. I was living under a rock. I'm not wearing anything on my nails right now. It just makes my nails naturally shine. Like you just buff your nails with it and it is going to make them shine. This is genius. Like you do not have to apply anything on your nails and it is going to make your nails look so pretty naturally. I was in school and I discovered it. I would literally use it all the freaking time and the shine is going to last. Like it is not temporary, it is going to stay. That's pretty much it for today's video. Those were all the products that I wanted to share with you guys today. Of course, there are so many more products that I love in drugstore category and I have already talked about them before on my channel. So I will link similar videos in the description down below. If you want to check them out, you can. And if you are still watching, leave this emoji in the comments so that I know and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.